I've never seen this, but I love it. They just gave out 10-minute misconducts to everyone on the ice during the Panthers-Senators game. There's a little under 8 to go in the third. Brady Tkachuk gets the pass after jumping out the penalty box. He goes one-on-one, gets stopped. Brady goes for the extra chop, but Bobrovsky in Florida is just not having it. He gets mobbed in the corner, and that's where the shenanigans ensue. Everyone's grabbing a man, helmets are ripped off, gloves are off, punches are thrown, fingers shoved in other people's mouths as the refs just keep blowing their whistles like that's actually going to do something. Everyone finally clears out, and the ref lists off the first couple of penalties, then just says everyone else on the ice gets a 10-minute misconduct. Basically, trying to remove all those pesky troublemakers with less than 10 minutes to go. Absolutely wild stuff here on Monday night. And with everyone leaving the bench early, there's just a great shot of all the open room on the bench. Anthony Stolarz, the Panthers goalie, ended up moving out of the corner into the middle. Take that extra room when you can get it. All the fellas getting kicked out or spending time in the sit-in bin, and it leaves like 10 guys on a 20-person bench. Also worth noting during the scrum, Travis Hamonic came on and joined the battle when he saw Brady get jumped. Now, good defense of your captain. However, I was rewatching the scene and listening to the announcer. Obviously, I couldn't see what was going on away from the camera, and he was supposed to be off the ice on a line change, but jumped back on as he saw the Senators get outnumbered. Now, in the NHL, if you leave the bench to join in, it's an automatic suspension. I always think of David Clarkson and his wonderful start to his Leaf career, and it's a 10-game suspension. It's pretty serious, although I think Hamonic might be safe in this case. But back to the game, things were spicy early. There was a goal that wasn't called back when it seemed like it was offside. Ottawa tossed the challenge, but the Situation Room didn't find conclusive evidence, and the Panthers took a 2-0 lead in the second. That's when things really started to boil over and would get greasy down the stretch. We would end up having 13 players in total ejected by the time this one ended. Ottawa fans probably frustrated that their team had so much life, but only when they were down 4-0. They also gave out a total of 167 penalty minutes, which has been the most since there were 166 given during a Panthers-Senators game last spring. Tkachuk family reunions are becoming must-watch hockey, even though Florida kind of cakewalked this one to an eventual 5-0 final. But what do you think was the most wild thing in this one, and which side of the Tkachuk family battle did you cheer for, Brady or Matthew? Or maybe their grandmother who was watching? But let us know down below.